Hello everybody and welcome back to the Chilean Revolution. My name is Jack and we're in Champions League games today. We're away at PSG. We're going to get slaughtered. We are going to get slaughtered. Oh dear. We couldn't even beat Brighton, as you can see. We've played 2 games since you were last with us. We lost to Brighton and we beat Crystal Palace. Brighton game was horrific. Not even going to go into that. We beat Crystal Palace 1-0. John Guidetti getting his first goal for the club, so that's good to see. And it was an okay game. It was both Brighton and Crystal Palace, the set quite similar, just didn't really attack. Brighton got lucky with the goal, Crystal Palace didn't. We got the goal first. So, yeah, whatever. We're not going to go on a massive undefeated streak like we did last season. But it's annoying. It's obviously... The players' minds are obviously fixated on this PSG game, which I don't blame them, if I'm honest. If you had a chance to come up against PSG, I probably wouldn't want to get injured either. But let's just jump straight into the team. There's nothing else to show you over those 2 games. This is our new tactic that I was telling you about. Was it last episode? I think it might have been. The 5-2-2-1, 5-2-3, whatever you want to call it, formation. Just to give us a bit more stability, a bit more stability at the back, I feel. And this is where we would need a ball-winning midfielder, but obviously I cocked up, so we have to play Wilshere there, apparently. Oh, it's going to be interesting. But this is the team we're going with today. It's a counter formation as well, so if we need to go to a 4-4-2 or 4-4-1-1, we've got it there. It's more control formation. But I don't think anything's going to change the fact that PSG are gonna dominate us, probably. Oh, we really need to pick up points against Zenit and Porto. Was it the other team in our league? In our group? So, yeah. I would say these 2 PSG games are probably just, see where we are in Europe, I guess. But we're going with Karius in goal. Karius is going to be our Champions League keeper, and Pickford's going to be our league keeper at the moment. Depends on how Karius does. I want to give him game time, so they're gonna swap and switch. So at the moment, as long as he doesn't do anything wrong, Karius is going to be in goal for us in the Champions League. Ogbonna, Jovanovic and Hendry at the back, with Robertson and Brunette as the wing backs. Arthur and Wilshere in the middle. Felipe Anderson, Yarmolenko on the wings, and Moreno up front. You haven't seen Moreno yet. He hasn't played too much this season. But that's because I wanted to give everyone a go, like I said last episode. And, Moreno, this might be his last season. I'm going to give him one more season, because I did have a look at his stats, and he scored like 1 more goal for us last season than he did the season before, where he joined in January. I think it was 11 goals the season he joins, and then 12 goals last season, which isn't too bad. I mean, Yarmolenko and who else was it? Can't remember. Yarmolenko was scoring a lot of goals for us last season. Oh, look at that team! Oh my god, they got Pogba as well. Jesus Christ! Right, the PSG team, they got Rajkovic in goal, who's making his debut today. Gaia, who is a Valencian player, I believe. Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, and DeMarcos. Was he the Bilbao right back? I think he was. Pogba and Ferretti in the middle. Neymar, Amiri, Mbappe, Cavani up front. We're going to get torn apart. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is not going to be fun. Go out there and play without any pressure on you. Yeah, just do that, because we're not obviously expected to win the Champions League. I don't know if you can look at odds to win the Champions League at this rate, but we're probably one of the lowest teams to win it, I would say. But if we can, we can definitely beat Zenit. If we can beat Zenit twice, and then pick up a point against Porto, we'll have a fantastic chance to get second, I would say, if we can pick up 7 points. But when you're coming up against PSG, It's PSG with Neymar and Mbappe on the wings. It's going to be a tough ask. But I've got faith in the boys. Right, we've got a highlight here. Brunette, he finds Arthur, Arthur needs to, be proper on it today. And if we want to have a chance, he needs to be proper on it. And Moreno needs to be on it as well. Just to get at least a goal. Pogba, he whips in. Cavani's there. Anson doesn't win the header. Amiri, it's just wide. We are slightly equal in PSG at the moment. Moreno's picked up an injury. That's a good start. If we need to, we'll bring Guidetti on. We'll probably do that at half time. What's his injury? Oh, we'll have a look after this corner. That's a penalty. See, that's one thing we shouldn't be doing, is giving away penalties. Neymar to take the penalty, and he puts it away with ease. 1-0 to PSG. It's not a good start, boys, is it? It's not a good start. We don't need to watch a penalty again. What's Moreno's injury? Knee injury. Oh. I'm going to bring Guidetti on now. He's losing ratings as it is. And we might as well change it now. If it's a knee injury, that could potentially make it worse if we keep on playing him, especially with a knee. So you kind of need your knees when you're a footballer, surprisingly. Come on, boys. To be fair, I thought we'd be 3-0 down at half time. Oh, we could be. Every chance we could be. We have done everything in our power to lose this game. Fair play. I've just made a sub as well. Oh my god. Can one of our centre-backs play right back? Jovanovic can play right back. You're gonna have to do that, son. We're not gonna go control. We're gonna go standard. We're matching them at the moment. We'll go standard until half time at least. Mbappe was about to take a free kick, but we weren't allowed to see it apparently. Neymar, Mbappe, Pogba, Robertson with it. An excellent block there. Oh, red cards. We've given away a penalty. I mean, the players have clearly struggled in this game. We've managed to get to half time at least, by the looks of it. 1-0 down with a red card. This is why we need a good right back, but because now realistically we can't play this formation in Europe if Brunette's out doing fucking 2-footed lunges, because Holgate can't play right wing back, I don't think. Did I say we're the better team? I don't think we are the better team. Did I actually say that? Oh my god. Right. Oh dearie me. We're going to go counter because they are starting to get on top of us a little bit. Throw out a concentrate as well. Come on then. Come on then, boys. If we can get a goal, I'll be very happy. Ogbonna finds Robertson. Ball into Guidetti. To Anderson. We're keeping the ball well here. Nice little run here. Guidetti. Back to Wilshere, who I probably need to take off because he's been booked as well. Tries to force it and we lose the ball. And PSG are going to be on the attack now and are probably going to score, knowing Football Manager highlights. Pogba to Verratti. Back to Pogba. To Amari. To Verratti. They're playing it so well. Mbappe. Neymar puts it away. That was always going to come, wasn't it? This could be a 4-5-0 now, I think, because fucking Brunette. Now I'm starting to think, oh, we don't need midfielders in January. We need a bloody decent right back. If you're going to come up against a team with Pogba and Verratti in the middle with Mbappe and Neymar on the wings, you've not got much of a chance, I'd say. Yarmolenko gets tackled. Can't do much. And PSG are once again on the attack. and they just keep the ball so well when they've got it by the looks of it. Neymar, Karius with the save. I'd say Karius has done a decent enough job. Obviously, we can't really judge what's really happened in this game because of the early red card, and this is the first time I play in the formation as well. But we can't really judge at what players have done, which is unfortunate. Neymar with a corner, Cavani's free header. He ran across the box just free and open. It's 3-0, and I would say we shut up shop. Just try not to concede any more goals. We'll wait until the 70th minute when we make our subs, but we haven't even had a shot on target. Ever since the red cards, we've just not been in the game, which is expected. We'll go back to this formation, and we'll just drop everyone back. We'll do like a 5-4-1. Actually, no, we'll keep you two there. Right, Holgate can play it right back, can't he? So I can't do that, can I? Because we've got 10 men. Oh my god. Guardessi come on and done nothing. Wilshire's going to have to come off anyway because he's had a pretty terrible game. Oh, we're gonna bring Holgate on. Stick him back there. I don't know what I'm doing. My mind's just completely gone blank. If anything, we'll just do that and see what we can do. We're gonna get absolutely over. This is horrible, ladies and gentlemen. Anderson, he's our attacking midfielder on the right hand side, so he's decided to pop up left back, which is always good. Neymar to Amiri to Guedes. Gets tackled. DeMarcus is out on the wing. Cavani heads over. If we can get Europa League, I'll be very happy. We've played dreadfully. Really dreadful. I know PSG. I shouldn't be this upset, but it's just the fact that Brunette didn't give us a chance to even give it a go. Who gave away a penalty? Was it Wilshere? In the first half, we gave away a penalty and we got a man sent off. I mean, if you're going to do that, you might as well just call it quits there. And we're going into the 90th minute. It looks like it might finish 3-0. It's not. Brunette is doing a lot to make me sell him in January. I'm just saying that much. Guardessi, he gets the first shot on target at least. Thank God for that. We've had one clear-cut chance. I don't know when that was, but I hope it wasn't that one because that didn't look clear-cut. First European game for us. We've lost 3-0 to PSG. I'm far from pleased, yeah. No, I am far from pleased. I wouldn't even say it. I would usually say unlucky, probably, if we hadn't had a man sent off and a penalty given away. But I'm going to say I'm far from pleased because I am. And Brunette's going to get fined. And, if we can fine him at least. We can. Good job. Issue. I'll give him a 1 week fine. He accepts it. Right, we need to bounce back against Newcastle, so I'll see you again in a second. Welcome back, everybody. We need to bounce back as soon as possible. Perfect against Newcastle. They're a decent side. They finished in the Europa League spot last season. They finished 5th, I believe. But we need to bounce back with a win today. We are at home, so let's do this. We're going back to the 4-4-1-1 because this is our league formation. It's going all right with this at the moment. We're going Pickford in goal. Robertson, Ogbonna, Jovanovic, Holgate, Sessegnon, Arthur, Ronaldo, Vieira, Yarmolenko, Anderson, and Moreno up top on his own. We need to, after that debacle, I was tempted to kind of forgive Brunette and put him into right back, but I thought, no, I can't do it. He's going onto the bench today. Calderera, he's a former West Ham lad. He was on loan. Was it from Boca Juniors or someone like that? He was useless. I expect to see a much better performance today. I do expect to see a much better performance today. If we win, we'll be in that group that has 12 points, Arsenal and Man United, so that'd be good. And where are Newcastle in the league, actually? That'd be a good measuring stick. And they seem to be... There they are, 14th. So if we drag this down... So they've won 2 games by the looks of it. And we've scored. I didn't see the goal. I was concentrating on where Newcastle were in the league. That is brilliant. Right, Robertson picks up the ball here. Does he run with it? Passes it into Arthur and he carries on that run into the gap. Great little play. Whips it in. Yarmolenko beats Moreno in the air by the looks of it to make it 1-0. 7 minutes in. Not bad. Not bad at all. So they need a win. They've dropped down as well. So they must have won 1, drawn 2. Newcastle so far this season, which isn't particularly great. Yarmolenko involved again there. A bit of a mix-up between Ronaldo and Arthur, but Arthur's picked up the ball well and he's decided to run into left back so Robertson could just sprint forwards. That's alright. If as long as Arthur didn't lose the ball, that was fine. Arthur finds Robertson to Sessegnon. He tried to find Anderson, but it just flew past Anderson's face by the looks of it. And now Newcastle could be on the attack, but once again we get the ball back. We play really well in this formation, but I'm just too nervous to play it. Anderson 2-0, 10 minutes in. That was a great little play. We harassed them as soon as they got the ball. We got the ball back quick, and then it was quick movement up the field. Holgate, big ball over the top for Moreno to chase onto, and it looked like he was going to shoot, but he was unselfish, squared it to Anderson, he slots it home. I'm just really nervous to play this formation in Europe. I think if we come up against Zenit, I might play it. But I just feel like we need the extra insurance with the 5 at the back to play in Europe. But I'll probably try it in one of the games just to see how well it does. Because in the Premier League, we're smashing it in terms of, winning games. We obviously lost the 1 game against Brighton, but everyone else we're doing rather well at the moment. I'm just a little bitch. Another highlight here. Anderson with the corner. It's dropped to Ogbonna. It's cleared off the line. That should have been 3-0 there. We're all over Newcastle. All over them. Yarmolenko with the free kick. The Sales save that he did. Straight down the middle. He should have saved it. If it was in a corner, you probably thought Yarmolenko would score there. He's on the ball again, Yarmolenko. Crosses it in. Ogbonna can't get there. Sessegnon. He whips it in. Lascelles is there. And Anthony Knockaert, probably one of my favourite wingers from his season when he was at Brighton in the Championship. He was red hot, that guy. Hasn't done too much in the Premier League, but I rate him quite a lot. But we are going into half-time. We've absolutely dominated this half. This is what I wanted when we came back to the Premier League action. And we're 2-0 up. If we can nick a third here, Moreno to Yarmolenko. Decent save from the keeper there. That was our first clear-cut chance, mind. We've had 5 half chances. That was our first clear-cut chance. But we are going into half-time. 1-0, 2-0 up even. Against the Newcastle side that finished Europa League last season. So they're obviously having quite a bad start to the season. Whereas we've just kind of picked up where we left off. I say where we left off. We had a terrible start to a terrible end to the season. We're just replicating kind of our start to last season. We just got the loss in earlier this time. But if we can carry on, Holgate is having a wonderful game this game, and the future isn't looking bright for Brunette. Let's say that much. If Holgate can put off 7.5s in a lot of games without getting a goal or an assist, he's going to be our starting right back before long. But we haven't had any highlights this half. It looks like it's just, Manuel Lanzini's come on. He's a player that, you know, if we had an attack role, he would fit perfectly in this formation, to be fair. But we got Felipe Anderson, so, you know, unlucky, mate. We're not going to take Holgate off, even though he's on a booking. We're bringing Nabry on for Sessegnon. And Serhouse got, not Serhouse, Moreno's got an assist. Should we take him off? I'm going to keep it for now and then probably take off Holgate with 10 minutes to go or something, just so he doesn't get sent off. Hopefully in this time he doesn't get sent off anyway. But just to be on the safe side, because he's had a fantastic game today. And we bring Brunette on, and if he wants to get sent off again, he can. I'm not too bothered, really. 10 minutes to go. We'll bring Holgate off. He's had a fantastic game. Bring on Brunette. I just don't want him getting sent off. We don't need any more suspensions. Because, well, I don't want him getting sent off because that means we'd have to start Brunette, basically. But 10 minutes to go. If we can pick up another goal, that'd be great. That would put us top of the league if we do. If we don't concede, that'd be even better. Arthur, can we go on a counter-attack here? He kind of just holds on to the ball for a bit too long and then doesn't find anyone. Robertson has got the ball now in his left-back role. To Nabry, to Anderson. Great ball over the top to Moreno. Can he slot it home? He fires it over the crossbar. Should have been 3-0 there, but, you know, it's good that we're still attacking. And I was going to say we look like we're going to finish 2-0, but there is another highlight. Felipe Anderson is on the ball. Runs down this wing. He's done well to hold it. To the byline. Thought Moreno got there before the keeper, but he hasn't. And the highlight's still going on here. Arthur can't find anyone. He heads it to Shelby. But once again, we've got the ball back. We get the ball back quite a lot in this formation. I don't know if that's just because Newcastle are terrible. They just can't keep hold of the ball. But we're just looking slick. And when we lose the ball, we fight for it to get it back. Nabry finds Anderson, whips it in. Moreno, he should have scored today. He really should have scored. He's on this goal drought, which is worrying me, if anything, because he was the one that was getting our goals not so long ago. And now he can't even get a shot on target, let alone a goal. But it might be time just to stick him on the bench and make him our super sub and have Guidetti as our star man up front, maybe. But Caleri's in here, and that's a great tackle by Jovanovic. And that should be that. 2-0 victory. We bounced straight back from the PSG debacle, we'll call it. Anderson's in. Ooh, nearly 3-0. And yeah, we've bounced straight back. We're joint top of the league with Arsenal and United. We're looking very good in the Prem. And we'll just have to wait and see whether we can pick up some points in the Champions League. I think Porto beat Zenit 3-1. So that kind of gives us an indication that, you know, we could probably beat Zenit. And, you know, we just need to pick up points against Zenit and Porto, basically, because we're not going to pick up any points against PSG. No way. There is just no way. Not with players like Neymar and Mbappe out on the wing. But if we see where we're going to end up next episode, I think it might be Porto and Everton. We'll just have a little bit of a break and play not a load of games, but we'll play Zenit off camera probably. And I've got it all written down what we're gonna play. So yeah, Porto Everton is the next game. So we won't show the Zenit game, but we'll come back for the Porto game. Zenit is our last Champions League group game, so we might need something out of Zenit to maybe even go into the Champions League. But if you like that episode, please subscribe. It was a bit of a shit show in the Champions League, but we bounced back in the Premier League, and that's all that matters. But yeah, if you like that, please subscribe if you are new around here. And I shall see you again in the next episode for Porto and for Everton. Thank you very much for watching.